Well, love the day games here on the north side of Chicago. There is an energy and
A reminder to those fans.
New York. I don't think you can describe it. I think you just have to experience it. I love the fans the most. They're very knowledgeable about the game. They have high expectations, and they hold you accountable. Greatest fans in the world.
Yankee Stadium, the house that Babe Ruth built.
My grandmother was a huge Yankee fan. The Yankees were my favorite team, and I always wanted to be a shortstop because my dad was a shortstop. So as far back as my mind allows me to go, that's how long I wanted to play baseball.
Yankees select Derek Jeter.
You know, you put the pinstripes on for the first time and you're taking the field as a member of the New York Yankees. This is what you work for. All eyes are on you.
Derek Jeter!
It's like I was living a dream. Welcome to the show. When I first got the call in 1995 that I was getting promoted to the major leagues, I thought for sure I was getting traded. My name was circulating a lot of trade rumors, and I got a call probably at 5:30 in the morning from my manager at the time, and he was asking me if I was awake, and I was like, no, I'm not awake. And he said, well, splash some water on your face and come to your room. And he came to my room, and he told me I had been promoted to New York, and I was on a flight to Seattle in a couple hours later. Going to play in the King Dome, never played in the Dome before. Just, you know, having a moment where you say, look, I've made it. I've finally been called up to the major leagues. So it's definitely a moment that I will never forget.
Second for one. Jeter, the strong throw. Wow.
You know, I was 0 for 5 the night before. You start thinking about whether or not you're going to be sent back down to the minor leagues. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself.
Here's the kid, Derek Jeter, hunting for his first major league hit and sends a base hit into left.
Tino Martinez was the first baseman, and he became a teammate of mine the following year and one of my good friends. And when I was going back to first, he said, congratulations, just the first of many. There was no celebration after the game. I mean, I think I smiled for a second. You make it to the major leagues, you're just trying to stay there. So you really don't have much time to celebrate.
Diving, stop it, short, Derek Jeter.
Batting ninth.
Now we'll see the 1994 Minor League Player of the Year. Here's Derek Jeter. Liner caught at second. Last night was tough for the Yankees with Seattle celebrating a walk-off win in the 12th. It's still early, but New York is now sitting 2 games under 500. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Strike. pitch is outside.
That's the ball.
And that's a little high. And there's ball 4. So the series finale is tomorrow, and then the Yankees have a scheduled off day before hosting California this weekend. Out there to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And Derek Jeter collects his first major league hit. Congrats to him. Here's Derek Jeter. He's looking for his first hit here at Yankee Stadium.
Well, these poor fans haven't had much to celebrate this year. It's early in the season, but the Yankees aren't winning as many games as they would have hoped. Maybe this rookie can give this crowd something to celebrate.
And a curve is down and in.
Angels took the series opener last night, but the Yankees nearly rallied. They scored twice in the bottom of the 9th, but fell short in a 3-2 loss.
The 2-1.
Nope,
and another
outside.
ball. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Throws to second, not in time, it's a double. So that's Derek Jeter's first career extra base hit at Yankee Stadium.
Late in the season, 1995, really hadn't played since I got called back up. The Yankees hadn't been to the postseason since '81, I believe. It was the first year of the wild card, and we were in it. Bernie Williams missed a flight coming back from Puerto Rico, and I think they were pretty much stuck with me playing.
Rookie Derek Jeter in a start in a very important ball game.
Number 2, Derek Jeter.
So I went out there, I hit a double.
Jeter sends one toward the gap, deep to right field. The Yankees are going to score a 2-out run. Well, how about that? Derek Jeter making the most of this chance.
Bernie returned, I think about the 3rd, 4th inning when he finally got to the park, and we were in the middle of a pennant race. And honestly, I don't think the younger players were trusted, and rightfully so. So as soon as Bernie came, they took me out. I was happy to be able to contribute at least one at bat during that pennant run there.
Hotline blinking, hotline ringing. Why they keep calling me? I don't judge, but.
Here's Derek Jeter with 2 outs in the second.
I don't think he knew he'd be playing when he woke up this morning. I mean, he's in a game the Yankees absolutely need to win. So.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
So, Boog, the Yankees are playing these games.
Hotline blinking, hotline ringing.
Getting his first major league at bat since June 11th. Here's Derek Jeter.
The Yankees are in the middle of a postseason race, and he's getting his first major league at bat in more than 3 months. Go get him, kid.
And a pitch.
That's outside.
It's been a wild year for the Yankees. They started 7-2, then fell to 20-29, and now they're in a race for a playoff spot. Baseball is a long season.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And they strike first. as they take a 1-0 lead.
We were battling up until the last day of the season. Pretty much had to win the last game to get to the postseason, and everyone wanted to get there because it would have been Don Mattingly's first year in the playoffs.
Mattingly rips one down the line and deep. A home run for Don Mattingly in the game that could send him to the first postseason of his 12-year career.
We were able to get there. I was not on the playoff roster. I had a chance to stick around so I could see what the atmosphere, the playoff atmosphere was like. The energy, the fans, the intensity of the playoff game. I felt like I just had a good seat to watch. I mean, it was a great seat right in the front row, but not having an opportunity to play or not having the chance to play, it was frustrating because you want to help.
Line drive, we are tied. Griffey is coming around. He's going to try to score. Here's the division championship. No others win it. No others win it.
You know, the ultimate goal is to win a World Series. When that does not happen, I think you sit down and you have a self-evaluation and you reflect on the season and how you can be better and how you can help the team win. I mean, everyone at some point is going to fail and they're going to lose as well, but I think it just motivates you and pushes you into the next season. So, you know, I wanted to prove to myself that I could be on that field and perform and play in the postseason. I remember in 1996, I struggled in spring training. I didn't hit very well. I made a lot of errors, made a lot of mistakes, physical mistakes, mental mistakes. Tony Fernandez was the shortstop before I got there, and he broke his arm with like a couple weeks left in spring training. If he did not break his arm, I felt as though they were going to send me back down to the minor leagues. It was nerve-wracking, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to perform, and honestly, I think they were just stuck with me. First opening day, we actually got snowed out. We played on the off day the next day.
Derek Jeter batting for the first time.
You want to make a good impression. You want to get off to a good start. You want to prove to people that you deserve to be there. More importantly, you want to prove to yourself that you deserve to be there.
Oh, you got a run on that one. That's gone. Holy cow.
The season sort of took off from there.
Into shallow center field. What a play Derek Jeter made.
I felt as though it was very important for me, especially looking back now, that I got off to a good start. Even though it was just one game, that adds to your confidence.
Here's Derek Jeter now. He only had 48 big league at-bats last year.
It's not a lot, but the Yankees are going to rely on him a lot this year. They think he's ready for the challenge, and quite honestly, they need him to be.
And the 1-0.
Ball two.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come.
Here's a rookie many scouts consider to be one of the best at his age, Boog. He has some competition for the American League Rookie of the Year, though, and I'm sure Tony Clark and James Baldwin will challenge him for the award.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
This is a good spot in the order for a rookie to learn a few things. It doesn't hurt also when you got Wade Boggs waiting on deck. Jeter should get a lot of pitches to hit this year.
That one out to right. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Run the track. Y'all know what it is. Tell me who to click. This is my day.
So Derek Jeter has a chance to win it right here.
Yeah, Boog, this is who you want at the plate if you're the Yankees right now.
Ball,
That's outside. Ball one. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line to right, base hit. And that's the first career walk-off for Derek Jeter, and the Yankees win it.
When I'm up in a big situation, my mind would always go back to a successful time in my career, whether it was in Little League or it was in the minor leagues or the major leagues.
Derek Jeter with an RBI single.
I had fun, and I tried to enjoy the moment, and I always thought I was going to be successful. Now, I would fail a lot, but my mind just went to the times I had success. Playing in the playoffs, the fans were hungry. We were the talk of the town.
The Yankees have left 10 men on base, including the bases loaded in the 7th. Going back to the track, to the wall.
No matter how you look at it, it was a home run. Right? There's nothing you can say about it.
And what happens here? It's a home run. Jeter comes across to tie the game.
Tony Tarasco actually played for us, and I told Tony, you should have jumped. He didn't jump. He wasn't going to catch it anyway. People made a big deal out of it. Obviously, I understand it now, but we would have beat Baltimore anyway. You know, that just tied it. Bernie actually won the game later on.
And here's a drive to left. It's mighty high.
It's one of those moments that, you know, in order to win a World Series, you have to have a good team, you have to have a great team, but you also need breaks. And you can't say we got all the breaks. We earned our breaks. Just one of those moments that worked out for us.
So now it's Derek Jeter at the plate with one away. He represents the tying run for the Yankees.
1-0.
Boogie's been on a tear this postseason. Has a hit in every game going back to Game 1 of the ALDS.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And Derek Jeter ties the game with a home run.
Did a fan interfere with that ball? Tarasco certainly thinks so, and he's let the umpire know about it. You have to get that call right.
Welcome to a raucous Yankee Stadium here in New York.
I remember when we played Atlanta in the World Series, all I knew about the Braves was watching them on television when I was younger. The moment I really realized that it was the World Series is when Mr. Torrey came in to our meeting and he said, this team's going to be better than any team he's played this year. And this was before interleague play, so we never played the Braves.
The sellout crowd is on hand to watch the Braves and the New York Yankees.
You're facing Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz and Avery, Fred McGriff, Chipper Jones. I'd never been around these guys. I just watched them and admired them from afar. It was a stacked team. I realized we're in the World Series now.
This is my day.
The batter, number 2. So now, runner at third with one away for Jeter.
Yankees get to Maddox already in this inning. They didn't score against him in game 2, and he went 8 innings. Feels different tonight, Boo.
This one in the air center field. Carr settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 2-0. In the air right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, and he's in there as a run scores.
Hit 2-0 New York.
And pitch swung on and popped up again off third. Makes the catch. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
I was the one that said if you don't win the World Series, the season's a failure.
The 1996 World Series.
It's a culmination of a lot of hard work. When you win finally in 1996, first time, you go back to playing in Little League, playing in summer ball, playing in high school, all the years in the minor leagues. The success, the failures, you play for that one moment to be the last team on the field. It's pretty special, especially when you have a chance to do it in New York.
And the New York Yankees are world champions.
New York's a hot spot. If you have success there, the people show up, they pay attention, they watch, they want to be a part of it. So it was experiencing everything for the first time.
This is incredible.
Once you win, there's no other place you can go. You either win or you fail. So it set the expectation level high, set the bar high for us. And that's what we always strive to do, was to win a World Series. And I think that started because we were able to win in 1996.
Jeter, O'Neill, and Martinez, the runners. Jumped on that one. Hit deep to right. A grand slam home run for Bernie Williams, his first as a left-hand hitter this year. Wow.
What made the 1998 team unique was we could care less what we did the day before. We could care less who the hero was. We pretty much clinched the division in April. I mean, it was, for the most part, it was over with.
And the New York Yankees are the champions of the American League East Division.
Whether it was moving a runner over, you hit a home run, you bunt a guy over, it didn't make a difference. Everyone was willing to do it. We checked our egos at the door. You know, just every single day we wanted wanted to beat you. The only thing we cared about was winning.
Derek Jeter rips it inside the line, and he's going to have a standing double. Yep, 200th hit.
200 hits, I mean, it's a couple of things. One, consistency. You have to be consistent day in and day out, and you have to play. You have to be available. You can't take days off. Home runs fluctuate, RBIs fluctuate, average fluctuates, but you only get 2-3 people maybe at most in each league that gets 200 hits.
For the souvenir for Derek Jeter, first time in his career, 200 hits in a season.
Get up, let the groove. This is my
24-year-old Derek Jeter steps in for the first time.
He went 1 for 4 with the runs scored last night and the Yankees win, and he's going to finish the season with a batting average over 300. At his age, it probably won't be the last time he puts up these numbers in his career.
Base knock right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
This is my day. This is my night. This is my pain. This is my life.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lowell around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
I started working on the jump throw in the minor leagues, just having fun during batting practice. I just think it came from years of sort of improvising, and ball's got to be hit the right speed. You got to know the speed of the runner, and you got to have fun when you play. I had fun. So first time people maybe really paid attention to it was when we were playing Cleveland in the playoffs.
Hit toward the hole. Jeter backhands from the outfield grass. Man, what a play.
For me, I didn't think about it. It was just a reaction. It was easier and quicker for me to just jump as opposed to stopping and trying to plan. If you work on something enough and you do it over and over and over again, it just becomes a natural play for you.
I mean, that is about the strength right there.
I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm really not. It's not as easy as it looks, because if you actually, when you take people out to a major league field and you see how far the throw is, you have to have momentum on your side. I think the initial reaction was, when did you start doing that?
I mean, this is a beautiful play. I don't know how many shortstops can make that play.
Bounce to the left side. Derek Jeter comes to the plate with a chance to give the Yankees an early lead here in game
Ball 1,
2.
no strike.
Yeah, and he scored last night in that 7th inning explosion from the Yankees. Jeter had the best view of the grand slam because he was standing on third when it all happened.
Makes the grab, 1 away. You can't say enough about this incredible season for the New York Yankees.
Yeah, truly one for the ages, Boog. Derek Jeter, a big part of that success. Though I'm sure he'd tell you it's all about the team.
The other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
This is my day. This is my day.
Certainly was a big part of the Yankees win last night. Here's Derek Jeter.
Yeah, game 1 was pretty dramatic.
Base knock center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
This is my day.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. You know, Singy, it's not just the win column that's so impressive for the New York Yankees. This offense, the speed, the power, and maybe nobody demonstrates that more than Derek Jeter as he steps to the plate once again.
So true, Boog. This team ended the regular season with 200-plus home runs and 150-plus stolen bases, of which Derek Jeter had 30.
Kimball back to work. On the ground to the left. Benitez gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
This is my day. This is my night. This is my
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Out to short. Benitez on the run, throw to first.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance.
This is my day. This is my night.
Derek Jeter comes to the plate with a chance to give the Yankees an early lead here in game 2.
Yeah, and he scored last night in that 7th inning explosion from the Yankees. Jeter had the best view of the grand slam because he was standing on third when it all happened.
Swing and a miss, strike
1
1.
strike.
It's not a huge stretch to say this is the best Padres team we've ever seen, but I think you can say the same thing about the Yankees. The Padres are really good, but I think the Yankees are even better.
Man at second. That one missed.
Outside.
This Padres team is loaded with Tony Gwynn, Greg Vaughn, and plenty of others. Gwynn homered last night. Vaughn hit 2 homers, but that grand slam from Tino Martinez, the only. And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0, and that's a double.
This is my day. This is my night.
To third, Brady. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
That's the 3rd out.
This is my day. This is my night. This is my day. This is my night.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Slings to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
This is my night. This is my
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 2 out.
This is my day.
He's playing in the 8th World Series game of his career, and he's not even 25 years old yet. That's wild.
Sliced hard but foul. You mentioned he's played in 8 World Series games already, but this is only game 2 of this series. He's going to have played in at least 10 World Series games when this series is over, maybe more. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball,
in.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
So the Padres have the lead and might steal a game here in New York.
This is my day.
Certainly was a big part of the Yankees win last night. Here's Derek Jeter.
Yeah, game one was pretty dramatic. Yankees were down 3 in the 5th inning, but rallied to win 9-6. Now they have the chance to go up 2 games before playing a game in San Diego.
Man at second. Out to short, Benitez. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. You can't say it. Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. And he deals. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Dives and makes the catch.
This is my
Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter. The pitch.
That's
and
a ball.
That's too high. Next pitch is outside. That one missing inside. Line drive and out number 1 on the grab.
This is my day.
Derek Jeter comes to the plate with a chance to give the Yankees an early lead here in game 2.
Yeah, and he scored.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Ward around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Now around second, going for third. He's in there.
This is my day.
And the pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Calls it in, and there's one away. You know, Siggy, it's not just the win column that's so impressive for the New York Yankees. This offense, the speed, the power, and maybe nobody demonstrates that more than Derek Jeter as he steps to the plate once again.
So true, Boog. This team ended the regular season with 200-plus home runs and 150-plus stolen bases, of which Derek Jeter had 30.
The shortstop takes the ball. You mentioned those team stolen base numbers earlier, Singy. Apparently the plan was to be aggressive, swiping bags right off the bat this year.
Yeah, that's right, Boog. During spring training, Joe Torre gave everybody the green light to steal. Everybody.
And a pitch. That one ripped. Finley ranges back. And that ball is out of here.
Jeter to the right side, under the glove of Veras. No throw, and it's 4-0 Yankees in the second.
What does it take for a team to sweep the World Series?
Martinez down the right field line. Grand slam.
I think it takes a confident team. I think it takes a very, very good team. I think it takes an experienced group. And I think it takes a group that never gives up, whether you're behind or not. And the 98 team had all those qualities.
Into center field, well hit. At the track, at the wall. 3-run home run for Scott Brocious. And just like that, the Yankees take a 5-3 eighth-inning lead.
We won in 98. I wouldn't say it's a feeling of relief. It was a feeling of satisfaction. It was a feeling of, this is where we belong. This is where we should be. And then right after that is we have to win again next year.
Brocious, fittingly with a throw. The Yankees have done it again. Number 24. They are the world champions of baseball in 1998.
Good teams, they don't sit around and pat themselves on the back and talk about what they've accomplished. They think about what's next. Our group always thought about the next year. I mean, guys weren't walking around wearing World Series rings into the clubhouse because that didn't mean anything to us anymore. It was now, what can we do next?
Next man, good Lord.